So this momentum and the shift doesn't just come from doing more, it comes from trusting more and setting your North Star in this vehement belief that everything is working out, that all is coming together in a way that's even better than I can imagine. Welcome to Intuition Unlocked, the podcast empowering empathic women who feel misunderstood, overwhelmed, or disconnected from their intuition, begin to trust their sensitivities, find inner clarity, and show up with embodied, unstoppable confidence in their daily lives. I am your host, Olivia Ashley, an empath and intuitive, and I am so happy you're here. Hello and welcome in. It's Olivia, and I'm really honored and grateful you have found your way here. If you have felt lately like you've been moving through fog, unsure of what your next step is, or just craving a sense of direction around where you're headed or what you need to know, then this episode is for you. Today, I bring you a mini channeled reading just for our community, aka yourself, and I formatted it the same way as my Align Your Inner Compass Akashic sessions, which are designed to help you return to clarity, trust, and direction within yourself. When I speak of aligning your inner compass, the goal is really to give you clarity to reset your focus, ground you into what you're facing now, bring forward what wants to be shared with you to support you, and help make sure you have the best understanding and tools to make the most of this moment in your life. So following that format, you will discover the main energy guiding you right now and what the season of your life is really about, a key block that's clouding your clarity and how you can release it, the mindset that's going to serve as your North Star and anchor you into possibility, and how your intuition is currently speaking to you and what activation is waiting to unfold. So as you listen, use your own intuition to notice what resonates for you. This is a collective reading, so not everything might feel perfectly aligned, but if you have pressed play, then trust you're here for a reason and there's something in here for you. With that, settle in and I will get into it. So I'm going to start off with sharing the main energy and theme. And to get that, I asked, what do you most need to hear or know to align with your inner compass right now? And immediately I had this beautiful image of the phoenix, and the phoenix being yourself and that you have risen. So the energy surrounding you right now really carries the unmistakable imprint of the phoenix. I was shown that you've walked through a season of fire, really this last year it felt like, one that has burned away illusions, outdated identities, and patterns that no longer serve who you are. And it hasn't been an easy ride. You've likely felt stretched, disoriented, or even stripped bare at times. Yet this cycle has been one that has allowed you to really get prepared to reclaim your power and your true identity. As much as I saw that it has been very challenging, there was a lot to celebrate. They really wanted to make that aware that there has been a lot of beauty and greatness and good things that have happened in your life this year. Yet the theme and the energy has been this really fast-paced, fiery ups and downs that have maybe left you feeling a bit unsettled, or like the rug got pulled under you and you're still trying to figure out how and when that will come back. So knowing that, I feel like it's like your life has said, there's no more space or ability for half-truths. There's no more dimming. There's no more pretending to be less than who you are. And not that I felt like you've been doing that, yet there is more that you can offer, that you can bring forth and call forth and embody. And now where you are, which is standing at this precipice of, truthfully, you've made it through the fire. You no longer were who you were. And it's a time where you might feel both liberated and a little bit lost, wondering what now. But the energy is new, your awareness is sharper, and you've truly been reborn with a clearer sense of what matters and what no longer fits for you. And that's going to serve you really well, because in the coming months, you may notice that life is going to begin to reassemble around this newer version of you. There's people, opportunities, inspirations, clarity for you that's going to match this frequency that you are cultivating. And you don't have to rush it. Truthfully, there's no rush. The energy that we're moving through collectively is quick. So there's definitely this fast pace that we're going to be within. And yet, all you need to do is let it unfold. Let yourself stabilize in this new phoenix energy and the new beginning, this sharpness, this clarity, this freshness of getting to have this opportunity to settle into that space, to that energy, and trust that what remains here is going to be the foundation for what's next. With that energy and message in mind of yourself being the phoenix who has risen, the next piece I wanted to get clarity for you on is around what needs to be released or cleared that could help you. So I asked, what block, fear, or doubt is currently clouding your clarity? And the main one that I got is this deep familiar fear of being truly seen. And this isn't about just being visible. It's much deeper than that. It's about the vulnerability that comes with living your truth out loud, with being that authentic self that you are here to be. And there's a part of you I see that fears if you fully express your light, someone might misunderstand it, judge it, or even withdraw from you. And that can feel scary, but it's not true, because if those people who judge it or misunderstand it do come forward, then they're not your people, okay? You might have something to learn from them or to understand from that experience, yet it's not something that should be holding you back. And I was shown that this fear lives in your solar plexus. So right above your belly button, it's the color yellow, and it's your center of self-worth, confidence, and creative flow, and also how people experience you in the external world. And in that space is this fear of being seen, and it's creating a subtle tension. There's a desire to be authentic while still keeping others comfortable. And with this Phoenix energy and this push to really step you into your power, that isn't going to work anymore. You need to just be authentic and let the rest go. So the guidance here is quite clear. You are needed in your authenticity. Your voice, your essence, your ideas, the way you see the world, all of it is important and truly medicine. It's an energy that's wanting to be added to the collective. Yet when you shrink to make others comfortable, you're unintentionally dimming that light, which could help yourself and help others. So the way through this block is expression. You need to move this energy through your body. You can do this through shaking, dancing, breathing deeply, writing, singing, just expressing however you feel is right. Speak your truth aloud, even if just to yourself at first. Write what you've been afraid to admit. Create something for the joy of creation. Move your body to get the energy flowing and new energy in. Every act of expression you take will help you reclaim a piece of that power and teach your nervous system that it's safe to be you, and you can move through challenges or fears and still show up the way you want to in the way that's really being asked of you. And I'm shown that this is not about shouting your truth from the rooftops. It's more about just being you, choosing you in the small moments. That's what real visibility is, and where momentum can start to take hold, and this block and fear of being seen can start to loosen because you show yourself. When I show up in my authenticity, when I express my truth, there is beauty that's going to come from it. I absolutely can guarantee that. And it's going to feel a little scary. You might overthink it and replay things in your mind, but take a breath, move your body, express and get the energy flowing to bring you back to a space of regulation and feeling secure in yourself. The next message is around clarifying the North Star for you. This is what can help anchor and guide you in this time. And your North Star right now is really rooted in this mindset of expansion and an inner mantra of, what if it's all working out for me? What if it's even better than I can imagine? This isn't about blind optimism. It's an energetic calibration, a deliberate choice to see yourself as supported by life, not abandoned by it. We are so quick as humans to think that the worst case scenario is going to happen. We want to quickly address and think about all those scenarios, try to calm our worries, and yet we often just get stuck on the negative or the things that might go wrong. But you're asked to start to look at all the things that might go right. And when you hold that belief that it's only getting better, your energy shifts, your trust shifts. You begin to expect alignment and you move differently. You make choices rooted in self-trust rather than fear of failure. And that is so powerful. This belief can become your compass and it can guide you toward experiences that reflect that same frequency. So to embody it, you can start really small. You can check in with how you're greeting the day. Are you anticipating struggle or inviting ease? You can start to notice where your energy leaks. Are you overthinking, overgiving, overconsuming? And then choose to simplify and change those habits. You can also anchor yourself in supportive habits such as getting morning light, mindful breath, nourishing food, movement for yourself, and genuine connection. These daily rituals build the energetic foundation that tells your subconscious, I'm safe, I'm worthy, I'm supported, I'm choosing myself, and things are unfolding beautifully, both because you are choosing to make them do so, but also because then that aligns you with opportunities and the mirror, which is the universe, to bring that reflection back to yourself. So this momentum and this shift doesn't just come from doing more. It comes from trusting more and setting your North Star in this vehement belief that everything is working out, that all is coming together in a way that's even better than I can imagine, and that you're open to the possibility for beauty and luck and surprise, and see what that brings you. The next message is around connecting to your intuition and getting clarity around how is your intuition speaking to you currently. And when I asked that message, I was immediately shown that your intuition is very alive and very active right now, and it's speaking through the world around you. So pay attention to what's catching your attention. I see animals that keep showing up for you or really standing out in a prominent way. For me, owls right now are so front and center. I don't think I've gone a single day without having some type of sign from an owl. Someone talks about an owl, I see an owl, a picture of an owl, a book opens to an owl, someone says owl. It's wild. And for me, I have my own meaning through that, and it's felt very supportive. So check in with you. Is there an animal that's coming forward? It could be in a dream. It could be through things you're watching. Just take note because there is a purpose in its message. I also see that there's meaning in numbers, and not just any numbers you're seeing, but that you might be experiencing significant numbers showing up. So it could be repeating numbers, it could be your birthday or an anniversary or a meaningful number or date for you. And lastly, I was shown that songs or words, phrases, something you listen to or read, that there's a phrase, it seems short, that comes forward and it just stops you mid-thought, or it feels different, it hits different. All of these things, no matter how they're showing up, or if all of these resonate with you or one of them resonates with you, know that none of that is coincidence. We often want to sign them off as being so, but these are truly breadcrumbs from your intuition, from the divine, guiding you forward and getting you insight. So the message coming forward isn't just in what you see, but it's how it feels for you. So when something stirs that sense of, makes you pause, know that that means something. Take a breath. Ask your own intuition, what are you showing me? What message is here for me? That's how you start to strengthen that dialogue with yourself, that dialogue with the external world, where you are not only expecting to see signs and expecting to be receiving messages, you are actively aware and communicating when they do come forward. And you can do that through curiosity by asking, and responsiveness by receiving and reflecting. So notice the signs and the synchronicities that are coming forward to you. It's how your intuition is speaking to you, and it's getting stronger. The next thing I asked is, what is ready to be activated or remembered for you? The activation ready to awaken within you is your inner power. Not the power of force, but that grounded, embodied strength that comes from knowing who you are. Remember, we have this phoenix energy. You have this sense of this beginning, this inner strength, your intuition really wanting to come forward and speak to you. And this activation is this integration piece of it for you. You're being called to integrate your feminine and your masculine energies, that flow with the fire, and that authenticity and trust that also builds it. It's that mix of that soft intuition that receives and the steady courage that acts. And to help you activate this power inside, you can remind yourself every day that I am a powerful creator. I shape my reality with clarity and grace, and I am aligned with the highest good. Let that become your energetic signature, and find ways to stoke that inner power, to show up in your authenticity, to let the phoenix rise and have its moment, and be clear on who you are and have fun with it. It should be fun. And as you explore this power, as you express it, it's going to build, and your confidence is going to build, and the clarity will come around the next right step. And enjoy the moment. Be powerful and present in your day-to-day, and be where you are. We create the future from this present moment. So can you be here now? Can you listen, and can you harness and stoke that inner power? It's going to help you. Now that you know what's being activated, I asked what practices will help you deepen trust in your inner compass. And I was shown that nourishing your inner fire, your confidence, your spark, that power is important right now. To trust your intuition more deeply, to be able to really activate that power and step in and utilize that phoenix energy, it'd be helpful to focus more on nourishing the vessel that all of this speaks through, which is your body. Your physical state mirrors your energetic clarity. So when you're depleted, overstimulated, or undernourished, your intuition, your guidance system, and your overall feeling of contentment or happiness or having resilience for your life can feel weak or confusing and not attainable. So help yourself out in this time. Give yourself some extra tending and let your body be seen as the sacred vessel it is and the sacred instrument it is. Hydrate more. Eat more variety of foods and nourishing foods. Rest before you burn out. Laugh often. Create just for joy. These things are not just luxuries, but they're forms of devotion, and they can come in any form. Listen to yourself to know what you need and prioritize it. Bring a sense of devotion back to yourself. See yourself as something that's worthy of being nourished and taken care of and needing support. Every time you tend to your body, you're going to remind your energy system that you are worth listening to, that you're safe to receive guidance. You are safe and ready to be surprised, to be lucky, to have the best things happen to you. All these pieces are going to help keep that inner fire strong by balancing output with replenishment, doing with being, and ambition with softness, and getting that energy flowing and creating the right container and foundation to stoke that inner fire, to bring your spark more forward. It will fuel all the other things that this reading have brought forward and that you're being asked to focus on at this time. The last piece I asked for clarity for you is around helping you integrate this energy and move forward. So I specifically asked, what is one message of encouragement that your highest self or your guides want you to carry forward? And what came forward was, this is your time of sovereignty. You've shed many layers of self-doubt and dependency, and maybe you still hold a few, but right now you're being asked to stand rooted in your truth, rooted in this phoenix that you are, not as a version of who you think you should be, but who you actually are. This chapter is about building from your essence outward. It's about honoring what feels nourishing, aligned, and true, and releasing what feels heavy, distorted, or forced. Let the phoenix energy continue its work. Let it burn away what's ready to go and illuminate what's meant to remain. You are incredibly powerful beyond measure. You are guided by your intuition, and you are deeply supported by the universe. You are here. You are ready. Trust this new rhythm. Trust your timing. Trust this rebirth you've been given, and trust your sovereignty to make the right choices for you. I hope that this reading has offered you both a map and a compass, not to tell you exactly where to go, but to help remind you of who you are. And to recap everything that came forward to help you distill what you just heard and experienced, here are the main messages. Firstly, you are emerging from a powerful rebirth, a shedding, and the phoenix that is you has risen. To help you at this time, the fear of being seen is ready to dissolve through expression. And your North Star is truly the belief that it's all working out in your favor. Remember that your intuition is alive and strong, and it's communicating through signs, sensations, and synchronicities. So check in and notice. And your higher self is calling you into sovereignty, truth, and aligned creation. Step into your power, stoke that inner fire, and welcome the phoenix energy. If this resonates with you, as you move through the days ahead, keep returning to your inner compass. It's that quiet knowing that is always going to help point you home and forward. If you enjoyed this episode or these messages spoke to your heart, please make sure to subscribe to Intuition Unlocked and share this episode with someone you feel may need these messages too, or may be in a similar energy. And if you're ready to receive your own personalized Align Your Inner Compass reading, one created just for your unique energy and builds on what was shared here today, you can find a link to book a session in the show notes below. Until next time, trust your path, trust your rhythm, and trust your inner compass. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me on Intuition Unlocked. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of insight, guidance, or intuitive inspiration. To dive deeper into our community and get access to exclusive content, head to my website at www.olivia-ashley.com and subscribe to my newsletter. You can also connect with me on Instagram at wildlyolivia for daily inspiration and updates. Remember, your intuition is your superpower. Trust it, nurture it, and let it guide you. Until next time, I'm Olivia Ashley, and I can't wait to connect with you again.